Definitely, we want to talk about how to get traffic to your blog. Okay, yay! So this is definitely the most important part. Creating a blog is one thing, but then getting traffic to your blog is another. All right. There's free and paid ways to get traffic to your blog. Okay, you have the paid way will definitely be paying for ads, and paying for ads costs money, and you don't want to spend money when you're a newbie, blogging. You really will not be able to afford it because frankly it's very, very easy to make money when you're paying for ads, but then you can lose a lot of money that way as well. This is because sometimes you need to do a lot of testing, to be sure that this campaign is going to work, is going to actually raise money. So you'll be throwing in money at the campaign and then it doesn't make any money for you, or you don't get any clicks, or you don't get anybody buying. You don't really want to send people to a blog with paid ads. It doesn't really make any sense, because you don't want to start monetizing your blog until you're getting real people following you. Monetizing your blog should be like not the last thing on your mind, but further down the line. What is important is that you need to put out good content out there. That's what is important. Put out content, concentrate on putting content out there, and then every other thing will follow. All right, just concentrate on putting content out there, and then every other thing will follow. So first of all, if you want to, I'm going to talk about the free ways to get traffic to your blog. SEO. Of course, SEO is something everybody talks about. SEO means search engine optimization. That basically just means optimizing your blogs for the search engines. And the way you optimize your blog for the search engines is based on your keyword research. Okay? So if your keyword is, say, for instance, how to lose weight fast, all right? And then your title of your article is how to lose weight fast in 3 weeks. Okay, that keyword, how to lose weight fast, should be in your opening paragraph. It should be, maybe depending on the number of words your article is. If your article is above 500 words, you can have that keyword in the body of the article one time, and then have the keyword at the bottom in the closing paragraph one time. Why you do this is because when the search engines send people to your blog, they come to find those keywords so that they know what to give people who are looking for something. So if somebody's looking for how to lose weight fast, and your blog was written about how to lose weight fast, or your content was written about how to lose weight fast, then Google will definitely offer your blog to those people so that they can read the content that you have on your blog. So that is why SEO is very important. SEO is one of the ways to get free content and free traffic, and for this to happen, it actually also means that you have to have enough content on your blog. Just keep putting content out there, just keep throwing it out there and putting good content out there. And if you cannot write for yourself, you can pay somebody to write for you, but it's always good to learn how to write. But then even if you cannot write for yourself, you can pay somebody to write for you, because sometimes you may not have the time, especially if you're a working mom or something. You might not have the time, but then you don't want to actually have to spend money. That's why you want to write for yourself at the beginning. When you start building your blog, it's good to write for yourself, so that when you start paying people to write for you, you know what you're expecting, what kind of content you want, that when a bad content comes to you, so that you know when to reject poor content. You don't want to start ordering articles when you don't know what a good article looks like. So you definitely have to learn what a good article looks like. Okay, so another way to get traffic to your blog is social networking. Obviously, everybody knows about social networking these days. You have the social networking sites like Instagram, I guess, Facebook, Twitter, so many of them out there. Those are like the major ones. LinkedIn, I guess. So you want to engage on those sites. Who are you? People are going to know who you are through your social through your social profiles. All right. You cannot, it's easy to get free traffic because they know you. They know who you are. They can come and check. They can go visit your blog and then, find their way to your social page. And then they're like, okay, yeah, I know this person. She's a real person. People relate with real people. Nobody really wants to relate with a company or a logo brand or logo. Most people want to relate with a real person. So, create social media profiles around the topic or around yourself. That's because if you want to be related, if you want your blog to be tied down to you, to be attributed to you, like this is my blog and I am Cynthia somebody. If you want that blog to be, for people to relate that blog to you, then you want to build your brand around that blog. So creating a social media profile is a good way to start. But another thing you have to know about is you don't have to also create a social media profile and put your face on it if you're not comfortable with that. There's so many social profiles out there that are run by people but are not personal to them. So it's about putting content out there. Whatever you do, if you open a Twitter account today, you're going to have people following you tomorrow if you have good content on your Twitter account, and if they like what you have to say on Twitter. So anybody can create a new social media profile and be somebody. You don't have to put your face on it if you're shy about that. So you could just create a profile about raising kids, and then let's say a Twitter account about raising kids, and just keep putting content out there about how to raise kids right. And then women and mothers, single moms, married moms, divorced moms, and even parents, even dads will also come to that blog to that Twitter account to retweet and to like what you have to offer. And then from that Twitter account, you can direct them to your blog itself. So definitely Twitter and all the other social media networks are a good way to go when you want to drive traffic to your blog. Do not underestimate the social platforms, because they're very, very important, and you're dealing with real people and people who take you more seriously. And if they know it is you, it's easier to relate, especially if you're trying to promote your blog to your friends and your family at the initial stage. Also, don't forget that that's also another important thing. Promoting to your friends and family definitely will start bringing traffic to your blog for free, and your friends and family can tell other people about your blog, and so that's basically word of mouth marketing. So don't forget about that. Never underestimate the power of the tongue, the power of sharing. That's why the social profiles are there, and that's why you have email addresses and stuff like that. So make sure that you go on social training. You go for every selected niche. No. They're not trainings for every selected niche. Basically, trainings for all trainings basically would how will I put it? I'll use the English now. All trainings are for all niches. All right, the same thing I'm telling you about the raise your kids niche is the same rules and regulations you need for the weight loss niche, or the make money niche, or the get rich niche. Any niche out there, the same procedure you need to go through to get your blog started and your content out there is the same procedure you need to go through for any other niche. You need to do your research, you need to do your niche selection, you need to do your keyword research, and then you need to Imor says, what will it cost to start a blog? Okay, it depends on if you want to go with a free blog or a paid blog. A free blog obviously will not cost you anything apart from your time, but then it might cost you something in the long run, because if maybe you make a mistake and then Google decides to shut you down, then Google is in control of your blogger blog, so you cannot really have any say if they decide to shut you down, except maybe you communicate with them and then they put you back up, but that doesn't really happen all the time. So that is why it's good to have your own blog in your own domain name, and a domain name costs from anywhere between $9 to about $13 for a domain name. And there are also Nigerian domain name registrars out there who will give you the Nigerian equivalent. So, but then it's about that, roughly about maximum $13, depending on the value of your domain name at the time. So max about $13 will get you a domain name, and then you now have your hosting. Hosting, from my knowledge, hosting will cost about $110 a year. So you can also pay monthly, but there are definitely cheaper hosting platforms out there. This is HostGator. This is hosting from HostGator. So depending on also the type of hosting you're getting, whether it's shared hosting or dedicated hosting, that will also determine the kind of price you're going to pay for your hosting. But ideally, starting your blog basically is about getting your domain name right. So that will cost you, if you're paying for your hosting between every month, you could do $13 is a year for your domain name, and then maybe about $10 a month for your hosting. That's also doable as well. It's not very expensive considering how much it costs to open a brick and mortar business. The brick and mortar business are those regular businesses out there, like the salon, the barber shop, and all those things out there. So it will cost you much less to start an online business than it will cost you to start a makeup business. All right. Makeup business, most of our businesses, especially in our country, is very capital intensive. Anyway, we're dealing with a lot of stuff when it comes to when you're dealing with opening physical businesses right here in Nigeria. So you want to, please, can you recommend any web developer? Yes, I can. I will definitely get your contact. There's somebody who does who does blogs, who does websites quite reasonably priced. You go to easywebsites.com.ng. I'm very happy if you can open a blog soon. It'd be nice to see people taking action. Another way to get traffic to your blog is social bookmarking. Social networking or social bookmarking are quite different. Social bookmarking are sites like digg.com, StumbleUpon, so many of them out there. If you search social bookmarking sites, Reddit, you know, so many of them out there. Delicious, many of them out there. Those are places you bookmark your sites so that other people around the world can view your site. It's very easy to do. All you need to do is basically register on those accounts, just like you would register on a Twitter account. Register on those accounts, and then what's it called? And then have those. You know, they call something you call a toolbar. I think it's a toolbar. Yeah, right. Yeah, something they call the toolbar, right? So you can have those social media accounts on your toolbar, even your Twitter account and stuff, so that when you have your blog content, you can just tweet your blog content right from your toolbar, so that it makes easy for you to, instead of having to sign into all those accounts, you just have a Google tool, a toolbar on your, you know, on your browser, that you can have all those accounts signed into, and every time you want to promote your blog, you just click on it and then it's promote your blog for you. Another way to market your blog for free is blog commenting. Yeah. Blog commenting is a way to market your blog for free. It means basically just commenting on blogs, you know. But definitely you cannot just comment on any blog. You have to comment on blogs related to your market. So it doesn't necessarily have to, say for instance, we're using the Raising Kids. It doesn't necessarily have to be a blog on raising kids, but it's definitely good to look for authority blogs in that market to make comments. Definitely look for blogs that have comments on them. People are engaging on those blogs, so that you can throw in your own comments in there, and you can throw in valuable information in there. It's not just throwing a comment. You want to make the comment valuable, so that people can see, wow, who is this person answering this comment, and then click on your name and then land on your website. So when you look at when comment posting, you see where it says, you know, put your name, put your website. That's where you put your website address, and then you know, put your email address, and then put your comment before you submit your comment. So where it says put your website is where you're supposed to put your website on. You know, write your website in there, your website name in there, and then if anybody clicks on your name in that comment, it will definitely land on your website. So that's a good way to raise traffic. And it's not just a good way to get traffic, it's also a good way to get rankings as well, to build your rank in the search engines as well. So the most important thing about building your rank in the search engines is having your website link in as many places as possible online. So if you have your website on 1,000 pages online, you will definitely be better off than the person who has his website on only 3 pages online. And when I'm talking about pages, I'm talking about things like, you know, you can have your website on Facebook, on, you know, Instagram, anywhere. You know, just think about that. You have to put your website link in many places. Another way of making money online, of driving traffic to your blog, will be forum marketing. I already mentioned a little bit about forum marketing earlier on when I was talking about niche selection. So forum marketing is basically, you know, joining a forum that is related to your niche, and then you know, promoting yourself in that forum. But definitely when you join the forum, you want to be a real person in that forum. So you cannot really, you know, just join a forum and start selling or start telling people, oh, follow my blog or read my blog or read my blog. No, you have to be a real person. You have to join the people. You have to tell them, you know, hi, you know, this is me and I can help you out with this topic. So if you in the Raising Kids, for instance, you join in the Raising Kids, you can join many forums like moms, you know, forums like new moms or teenage moms, even teenage moms. I'm sure there are a lot of teenage moms out there, and that's another market. Remember, teenage moms out there who need help. There are teenage moms out there who need help. You know, it's definitely a good market to go into, because not just only in Nigeria, not just only, should I say, in the foreign world do we have a lot of teenage moms. We have a lot of teenage moms here in Nigeria as well who need help. So, you know, that's also another market to think about when you're thinking about blogging. Okay. So forum marketing, I've mentioned that already. When you join a forum, just make sure that you engage in that forum, be a person, join, you know, communicate on that forum for about maybe 2 months before you start selling anything to them. And sometimes some forums, and also if you want to join a forum, don't join a forum, well, join any forum you want, but try to join a forum that allows you to have forum signature. A forum signature is a space underneath. It's a space you're given as a forum member, where you can put your website link underneath, where you can put your website link. Okay, so if you have that forum signature section in your forum, then whenever you make a post, that your forum signature will show. So that if you're commenting on like 20 forum posts a day, so that means you have your website link or your forum signature showing on 20 forum posts. So you're open to 20 pages where people can visit and ask questions and read your answers, and then click on your link and visit your website. Okay, so that's a very good way to do marketing. It's one of the best ways to do marketing, because in the forums you're dealing with real people. These are people who come there to share their problems, who come there to join and to who come there to communicate and to share with people of like minds, or people who are going through the same problem that they're going through, or who are having the same challenges that they're having. People want to relate with other people. They want to be where there's safety in numbers, so they want to be in a community. So when you're in a forum, you're in a community, you're a community of people of like minds. So you want to be one of those people before you start thinking about selling to those people. All right, so that they will take you seriously when you start selling. You can't start selling immediately, because they'll just probably boot you off the forum, because it's very possible that the forums, they could just boot you off. Okay, so look into that. All right, forum marketing is definitely something to do, but it's something that is time consuming. Everything I have mentioned is time consuming because it's a free method. The beauty about free methods is that it lasts basically forever on the web. So if you put your website link on a forum page, it's going to be there as long as that forum is alive, or I don't know if alive, if saying alive is the right word, but as long as the forum is live, let me put it that way, because means if you're live means you're actually on air and the people can actually see you. So yes, as long as that forum is live and you've put your link out there, definitely people will come and see you. You find out there are some forum posts that have been running since like 2010, and in 2017 people are still commenting on those forum posts. That's to show you the importance of forums and how easy it is to market to those people, and how sustainable that kind of marketing strategy is. All right, so basically these are marketing strategies on how to get traffic to your blog for free. Content marketing and article marketing is definitely another way you should look into. Obviously that takes time. It means you have to write articles that you're going to post on other websites and then link back to your website. Okay, this is also what they call backlinking. Yeah, this is another topic for another day. So backlinking, yeah. So let me give you an example of how to do article writing. Say there's a site called ezinearticles.com. It's called an article directory. All right, so that article directory now allows you to write an article and then put it on their site with a link to your blog. All right, so if you go to ezinearticles.com, there's a lot of articles out there in any topic. In fact, that is definitely a resource you have to use when you want to look for content. So you're doing content research for your blog. Ezine Articles is definitely a good place to start. So you can also join Ezine, it's free, and then you can use Ezine to promote your blogs. If you notice on the Ezine Articles out there, you'll see there's some links at the bottom of the articles. Those are those people, sending people to their blogs or to their websites through article writing or article marketing. Article marketing is evergreen. It's something that has been there for a long time, and I don't think it's going to be going off anytime soon, because now it sort of like has changed to what they call content marketing. Content marketing basically would mean not necessarily just putting your articles on article directories, but on other websites. Like maybe you do a guest post on somebody's website related to your niche, or you do a post on a site like Hub Pages. I'm sure if you check what Hub Pages is, you will know what it's just a site where it's like a free platform where you can actually make money as well. You should also look into that. Hub Pages is owned by Google now. I think Google bought it up, so it's definitely a place to look for when you want to do content marketing. All right, I'm sure I basically just breezed through most of these topics. This is just to get you guys get the juices flowing, get you guys hungry for more, and wanting to learn more. But don't forget that you already know the basics now. The most important thing at the first stage you want to do is definitely you want to do your niche research. what is your blog going to be about? I want to blog, I want to blog, I want to blog. Yes, I know you want to blog, but what is your blog going to be about? Once you have that question, then you can do your keyword research, and then you will now determine whether that market is a viable market or not. You don't want to go into blogging for a topic that will not generate income. We are in this for the money, no? So you want to definitely go with a market that would be profitable, okay, in the long run. Obviously, don't think about monetizing for now. Just think about putting content out there for your audience. Just think about people. Think about helping people. Any blog you put out there should be a blog, as far as I'm concerned, about how to help people. So if you're putting out a blog on weight loss, you're going to definitely be helping people how to lose weight. There are definitely people who want to gain weight, so don't forget that that's also a niche. Please, AdSense, shed some more light. Google AdSense is obviously an ad network where you can go and apply and then have them approve you. Definitely, you have to be approved. You can't just open a blog today and expect to go to Google AdSense and make an application for them to give you an account. They will give you an account, so don't even think about it. You have to make sure that you're blogging for a while, and then they can see that you're not just spamming the web, that you're putting out good content out there. And then when you now decide to go and apply to Google, then they will now listen to you. Okay, another way to if you want to apply to Google, another way, so for Google AdSense. So in a nutshell, let me just explain what Google AdSense means. So as a blogger, you're basically called the publisher, right? And then as an advertiser, as the person who goes to pay Google to show their ads, are the advertisers, all right? And Google is the advertiser. So as the publisher, Google will, if you go and apply to Google, they'll give you some ads to put on your site, and then anybody who clicks on your ads, you get paid per click. So Google AdSense, you get paid per click. And so these payments could range from 1 cent to $3 to $5, depending on the market that you are in. So obviously, if you're thinking about doing a blog and you want to make money from Google AdSense, then you want to definitely be in a market that has high, people paying high for their ads to be shown. So weight loss is definitely a market I'm sure they're paying some good money on. So if you are having a weight loss blog, then and you want to apply to Google for the Google AdSense account, then it's definitely a market. And I'm sure there are so many things that are related to weight loss that Google will definitely show on your blog when they are rotating ads on your blog. Things like supplement ads, protein shake ads, and things like that. Those kind of ads will definitely garner a lot of funding for those kind of things, and there'll be a lot of money made in those niches. Like there's a lot of money made in the supplements market and in the protein shake market. So that's another market to look into. That's another tip. So definitely that's another market to look into, the protein shake market and the supplements markets, health supplements markets. It's definitely the market that a lot of people are into these days. People are going healthy these days, so supplements and stuff like that will something sellable, physical products, you know what I mean? Okay. So yes, if I have a blog on weight loss, and then I've applied to Google AdSense and I've been approved, there are different types of blockers of ads that Google will give you, and then you will now put it on your website, and anybody now makes a click on those websites, on those ads, will you get paid per click. That's basically just the Google AdSense in a nutshell. But then how do you make money from this, really? If you're not getting good traffic to your website, it'll be hard to convert those, getting 1 cent per click will not really make any sense to you, because if you're getting only 1 cent or 1 click a day, then you're only going to make 1 cent a day. So what is important is that you get traffic to your blog first before you get your ads, before you get your ads out there. Okay, so so you want to think about content first, all right, before you think about putting ads or monetizing at all. Think about putting content out there first. All right. There are other ad networks like Google AdSense. That's another thing you want to look into. You can always search on the web for websites or ad networks like Google AdSense. Then you will definitely see other other ad networks out there that make things that are easier to join and probably pay more. Just check into that. Basically, with Google AdSense, it's going to be hard to make good money with Google AdSense at the beginning, because you need to have a proper website for that to happen, a proper blog. And I'm talking about the blog of, some solid content on there, like about 500, 1,000 pages, 2 to 3,000 pages, out there. How long does it take to monetize? It's not about how long does it take to monetize. It's when do you think you're ready to monetize. If you check your website statistics, what is your traffic like? All right, you want to know what your traffic is like before you can think about monetizing. You can't just monetize to an empty space. Another way to monetize is by writing product reviews or by writing reviews. When you write a review, it's like writing an article. So you have people who are going to land on that page. So if you're monetizing by writing product reviews, then you can now decide to promote those product review pages on your blog. Remember that no matter what you do online, when you're trying to make money, the bedrock of everything is called internet marketing. Building is one thing, then marketing is another thing. Affiliate marketing will be monetizing. Really will be a way of monetizing your blog, and I'll talk about that. Just like Google AdSense is a way of monetizing your blog, affiliate marketing is definitely another way to monetize your blog. And that is as far as I'm concerned, one of the easiest ways to monetize your blog these days, because you don't have to worry about the customer support issues. You don't have to worry about creating the product yourself. You don't have to worry about pricing the product, although you want to promote a product that has a good price, so that if you're earning a commission of 10% to 30%, it makes sense to earn a commission from maybe a $50 product or a $100 product. You will not want to promote a product that's that is about $10 and expect to earn 30% or 10% of $10. It really wouldn't go a long way for you. So you don't want to waste time promoting promoting a product that doesn't pay well. All right, affiliate marketing is a good way to monetize your blog. It's actually, in my opinion, is better than Google AdSense, but you can use both of them interchangeably. You can use both of them on your website. It doesn't really matter. But then affiliate marketing is basically promoting other people's products for a commission. That is what it means. You just pick up a product, go to an affiliate network, for example, Amazon.com or ClickBank.com, or locally we could talk about Jumia.com and Konga.com. Is it .com? I'm not sure. So those sites offer affiliate programs as well for physical products. So if you want to do affiliate marketing for locally, then those sites are definitely places you should look into. Commission Junction, I think, also something to look into. There are different websites out there. So if you want to promote a product and you're looking for an affiliate product to promote or an affiliate program, what you do is you just search for the product based on, say product plus affiliate program. That's how you search on Google, and then any affiliate programs or affiliate programs that that are related to that niche will come up, and you'll be able to see people who are offering affiliate programs or affiliate partnerships, to promote their products. So definitely that's something to look into. Monetizing your blog is very, very easy to do, but it's definitely something you want to slow down on for now. There are very, very many ways to monetize your blog. You can monetize with AdSense, like Cynthia asked. You can monetize through affiliate marketing. Then you can monetize through paid ads as well. So now AdSense is one thing. And then when you have paid ads, which means you have people coming to you physically, people coming to you to say, hey, I noticed that your blog has a lot of people visiting and you've got great traffic. So would you mind putting my product on your blog for me? And, that's a way to do it. So, and that one may pay more, obviously, because you can now price based on what you feel you are worth. All right, so you can have say you could say 30,000 naira a month, you could say 100,000 naira a month, depending on what value you are offering on your blog and what it is this person wants to market as well. Because obviously you don't want to price too high, because especially if you're new in the market, you don't want to price too high, because you want definitely people to come and advertise with you. But before you have people advertising with you, you must definitely have traffic. So before you start thinking about advertising and making money, think about building first. That's what's important. And then you now think about marketing. Make sure you know that marketing is very, very important. Social media marketing makes things easy for us these days. So, make sure you start with that. And then you can now go on to article marketing and video marketing and forum marketing and blog commenting and all those other ways to get traffic to your blog. The mindset is important. I just need you guys to understand that the mindset is important. To want to make money online. It's definitely easy to join, to want to make money online, and you think it's easy. this training is definitely not sufficient. The internet has a lot of free information out there, you know, that you can learn, but just make sure that you don't go and just get information overload and then you find out that you're stuck in a rut and you can't, you know. It's important that you push yourself. It's important that you believe that you can do it, and remember that blogging is for the long haul. You know, our example, the main example that everybody knows about, Linda Ikeji. Yes, she's blogging, and she's been blogging for about 6 years now, and according to what I heard, she said she hadn't started monetizing until after about 4 years. So, you know, use that as an example. Use that as an example for yourself. Don't be in a hurry to make money. What you want to do is put value out there. You want to provide information that would help people out there. You know, provide value first before you think about making money. Because once you provide value, making money will be much easier. People want to buy from people they know. People want to buy from people that they know or that they feel will give them the right answers. And then how would they know that you can give them the right answers? They can only know that you give them the right answers if they can see that you're actually providing content in this market, and you're providing good content as well. So, you know, focus on providing good content first of all before you start thinking about monetizing. But don't forget about that altogether. And you can monetize in different ways. You can create your own information product and monetize that and earn 100% of the commission, and then even have affiliates promote your product for you, and then you just fold your hands and have them keep marketing for you. There's 1,000,001 ways to make money online, and blogging is just one of them. And with blogging, you can now monetize through different ways as well. So, you know, each and every way about making money online kind of like fits into each other. You know, they marry each other and blend into each other. So try not to get confused. It's very easy to get confused. You might be thinking, oh, I want to do AdSense today, and then you're thinking, oh, I want to do affiliate marketing today, and then you're thinking, oh, video marketing. And, you know, don't be in a hurry. Take things easy, baby steps. First of all, put content on your blog all the time. It's very, very important. If you look at Linda Ikeji, for instance, she blogs about 5-10 times a day. So use that as an example. Obviously, that's a hard act to follow, but make sure that, you know, she's done it means you can do it. That's what's important. You know, whoever's done it out there means you can do it. There's so many people doing it out there, and that means you can do it. If you're a mom out there, if you're a working mom, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a lady who just wants to look for who just wants something to do and who's tired of sitting at home doing nothing, just make sure that you start something today. Start reading. If you don't want to start blogging, start studying about other ways to generate income for yourself. And it's easier to generate income from home because you don't have to face traffic and all of those issues. But don't forget that being your own boss is not that easier. You know, it means you have to hold yourself accountable. Nobody's going to hold you accountable. If you have to put up a blog post today, it means you have to put up a blog post today. And if you don't do it, nobody's going to tell you, why didn't you put a blog post today? It means you're the one that has to hold yourself accountable and reprimand yourself as to why you didn't do it. Okay, it's one thing to dream big, it's another thing to act like you're dreaming big, or to go out there and chase those dreams. So don't forget, you can contact